The Seahawks set their first 53-man roster of the season on Saturday. Notably, the Seahawks kept 10 defensive linemen but only 5 wide receivers. Here's a look at the Seahawks' initial 53-man roster for the 2018 season, which was officially announced on Saturday, with teams having to pair their rosters from the 90 they carried all training camp. Included are some quick comments about each position group. Quarterback keep, Russell Wilson, Brett Hundley. Cup, Alex McGough. Injured reserve, Austin Davis. Comment, no surprises here as the Seahawks keep Hundley as the backup after trading for him last week and will try to get McGough back on practice squad. Teams can begin signing players to the practice squad on Sunday if they clear waivers. The Seahawks expect that McGough will clear waivers. If claimed, he'd have to go straight to another team's active roster, which would seem unlikely. Tailback keep, Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, CJ Prosise, Mike Davis, JD McKissick. Cup, Gerald Holmes, Justin Stockton. Comment, no surprises here. There had been a lot of talk about Prosise, but he stayed healthy and stays on the team for now. McKissick also stays on the roster despite a foot injury that may keep him out for another couple of weeks. So, while it looks like 5 on the roster, it's only 4 for a few weeks. Fullback keep, Trey Madden. Cup, Alex Marks. Comment, Seahawks keep at fullback and one of their top special teamers in Madden. Tight end keep, Nick Vannett, Wildis Lee, Daryl Daniels. Cup, Tyrone Swoops, Clayton Wilson, Kyle Carter. Non-football injury list, Ed Dixon. Comment, Dixon starts the season on the NFI list, which means he has to be out for the first 6 weeks of the season before he can return. The Seahawks brought in Daniels to add to the depth at the spot, with Dixon's return unclear. Swoops looms as a practice squad candidate again. Wide receiver keep, Doug Baldwin, Tyler Lockett, Jaron Brown, David Moore, Brandon Marshall. Cut, Amara Darboh, Cyril Grayson, Demorie Stringfellow, Caleb Scott, Keenan Reynolds, Malik Turner, Marvin Bracey. Traded, Marcus Johnson. Comment, the one mild surprise is Darboh. But the Seahawks will want to get him back on the practice squad, as well as maybe Reynolds and Stringfellow. Seattle going with 5 receivers for now, but obviously tight ends can split out and so can the team's running backs. And maybe this is a good spot to remind everyone that this roster can change tomorrow. Offensive line keep, Justin Britt, Ethan Pochak, Jermaine Ifedi, DJ Fluker, Dwayne Brown, George Fant, Reese Odiembo, J.R. Sweezy, Joey Hunt. Cup, Isaiah Battle, Jordan Ruse, Willie Beavers, Skylar Phillips, Marcus Henry, IR, Jamarco Jones. Comment, the promising Jones is done for the year now, being on IR with an ankle injury suffered in the first preseason game. Sweezy adds some veteran depth inside and Hunt makes the roster again after being waived a year ago at this time and spending most of last season on the practice squad. Starting 5 had been settled for a while now. Figure that Sweezy and Fant would be the 2 active backups on game day if Seattle goes with just 7. Odiembo can play both guard and tackle, and Hunt, generally a center, has shown more versatility of late. Defensive line keep, Jaron Reed, Dion Jordan, Frank Clark, Nazir Jones, Rasheem Green, Tom Johnson, Brandon Jackson, Shamar Stephen, Quinton Jefferson, Poona Ford. Cup, Ricky Alafua, waived as injured, Joey Ivy. Injured reserve, Eric Walden. Comment, Seahawks keep 10 defensive linemen for now, which allows them to get 4 on the roster. It also is a little bit of a hedge on Jordan, who was activated off the PUP list on Saturday but has yet to practice in the preseason, leaving it somewhat unclear when he will be able to play. Walden was injured against the Vikings after making 2 sacks and is now done for the year barring an injury settlement down the road. Linebacker keep, Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, Shaquem Griffin, Barkevius Mingo, Jacob Martin, Austin Calitro. Cut, Emmanuel Beal, as injured, Jake Pugh, DJ Alexander, Josh Forrest. Comment, this went as status quo as could be. Martin can also play defensive end and could be categorized at either spot. but we'll leave him here since his base down position is generally as a strong side linebacker. Cornerback keep, Shaquille Griffin, Justin Coleman, Trey Flowers, Dante Johnson, Nico Thorpe. Cut, Akeem King, Trevon Reed, Jeremy Boykins, Elijah Battle. Injured reserve, Byron Maxwell. Comment, the only mild surprise maybe is Maxwell going on IR. Important to remember that injured players cannot be cut and Maxwell is a vested vet so he could not be waived as injured. But the team could reach a settlement with him later and he would then be a free agent. Expect Johnson to start at right cornerback entering the season with the rookie Flowers and Thorpe as backups. Safety keep, Bradley McDougald, Delano Hill, Tedrick Thompson, Shalom Luani. Cut, Tevin Mutcherson, as injured, Lorenzo Jerome, Mike Tyson, Maurice Alexander. Reserve, did not report list, Earl Thomas. Comment, the addition of Luani in a trade with the Raiders meant the team cut Alexander, who just didn't do enough to warrant keeping, and whose contract would have been guaranteed. Special teams keep, Sebastian Janikowski, Michael Dixon, Tyler Ott. Cut, none. Comment, nothing to see here as this was decided a while ago.